Have you ever seen the title of a TV show and thought, I couldn't possibly imagine what this thing is about? Well, so have we. And as it happens, there are 5 brand new shows this week that had us all kind of scratching our heads. So we decided to play sort of a little game, not really official, but Audrey and Liz are going to try and guess what these shows are all about based on the title and the key art alone, which gives it away a little bit, but we'll see how everyone fares with figuring these things out.
Nervous.
We're going to kick things off with a show called Murph the Surf, which is currently airing on MGM+. I keep wanting to call this Murph the Smurf. I say it wrong every single time.
Same.
Any idea what this is about?
My gosh, I don't know. So it looks like it's in like the 50s-ish, right?
Right.
I see diamonds, I see surfboards, palm trees. So California or Hawaii, 1950s Hawaii. And
You're good,
Audrey.
Audrey.
His name is Murph, and not a Smurf. And he, by night, is a lounge singer. By day, is a criminal.
Wow. I did not go that deep. I thought it was Smurf too. This whole time, I thought it was Smurf. And I did not look it up on purpose. But this key art, this poster art is so good. Obviously, there's some involvement with religion, with Jesus, how Jesus and the mayhem works into 1950s surfing. I'd love to know, David.
Because he probably, I'm guessing he confesses his sins of being a criminal on Sundays and then just keeps doing it.
Something to do with diamonds. Mm-hmm. He's like a jewel thief. Something. Yep. Yeah.
So, you got really, really close, actually, just there at the end. The full title is Murph the Surf, Jewels, Jesus, and Mayhem in the USA. It is a 4-part docuseries that chronicles the true story of an infamous jewel thief named Jack Roland Murphy, who is a Miami-based surfing champion who stole $400,000 worth of precious gems from New York's American Museum of Natural History in 1964. And as you can guess, his nickname was Murph the Surf.
That's it. Audrey,
I'm so proud of us.
We have to go on the road. Audrey.
So proud of us.
Hire us. We could do this. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Together, we got it.
I have no idea where Jesus comes into the mix, but there's apparently some murder that also is involved in this guy's story. And they do interviews with Murph the Surf himself, who passed away in 2020. But before that, they were able to interview him for this docuseries.
Oh, wait, now that I'm looking at it, is that cross like a gravestone? Like, is that a mound of dirt? Like,
I think it's sand.
Oh, okay.
So either way, I'm totally in. And at the time, he stole some really iconic, he stole 24 precious gems, and they were some of the most iconic gems in the world that happened to be on display. And he found out that this museum had no security. The cameras had died. There was no one watching the place. He figured out there was just no security. He basically just walked in and took them. So crazy.
They were asking for it.
Yeah. So our next one, this key art really gives it away. It's a Netflix series called Full Swing, which premieres this Wednesday, February 15th. But I suppose you don't totally know what it's about.
I'm going to guess something golf related, which was not where my head went originally, if I'm being completely honest. And we'll keep this a family friendly show. But that's it. That's all I've got. I've got golf.
I was going to say, Liz, maybe this could be Swing has double meanings, and it is a golf show about swinging golfers who
swing.
They swing dance. Yes. They are really into Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, and they just in their spare time when they're not golfing, they really hone in on that craft.
By day, a golfer. By night, a swinger.
Yeah.
The swing dancing swingers.
Yeah.
So there's really not much surprise here. It is also a docu-series, and this one follows a group of PGA Tour golfers on and off the course as they prepare for and compete in iconic tournaments such as the Masters, the US Open, and the PGA Championship. Among the players featured in the series include defending PGA champion Justin Thomas, Rory McIlroy, Scotty Scheffler, Ian Poulter, Matt Fitzpatrick, Mito Pereira, and Dustin Johnson. I don't watch golf on TV, but man, people who love golf are so excited for this series.
So I was just going to say, we were talking offline about how both of you are wearing Eagles gear. And I was saying to Liz that I'm not a football person. I like boring sports like baseball, but also I love golf, an equally boring sport to some people. So I actually surprisingly, I feel like most people wouldn't think that I would be into this. And I super am.
Well, fun fact, Audrey, your husband told me he's excited for this series.
Yay! So we can watch it together.
I love that.
Oh,
I love it. Yeah, we're not watching over here. Sorry, guys. I can't.
Yeah.
I think I liked what we came up with better than the actual version of it.
Hey, season 2.
Yay!
Yeah. There's apparently never been this sort of level of access to PGA Tours before, so that's why it's really exciting for people to see the inside workings of this tournament.
Yeah.
So golf fans, you're going to love it, probably. Next up, this another key art that really gives it away. It's the Fox series Animal Control, which premieres this Thursday, February 16th. What do you think it's about?
Originally, without seeing it, I thought it would have to do with unruly children, right? Maybe a stay-at-home mom at her wit's end, or a stay-at-home dad, whatever it is. But I really thought it was going to do with unruly children, to be honest.
Love that. Now that I'm seeing it, obviously Joel McHale is breeding raccoons and they mutiny and attack him.
I would love to think that Joel McHale has married this raccoon and it's about how he lives with them, and that's all the raccoon's family, and it's just kind of a sitcom about Joel McHale and his crazy in-laws.
I mean, she is lovingly caressing his cheek, maybe, if you look at it a different way.
This is a rom-com for sure. I love it.
As you might expect, it is a single camera comedy following the lives of local animal control workers. Joel McHale stars as a former police officer turned grouchy critter chaser who is great with animals, but not so great with people. Yes, he's really showing off his range in this role. The series co-stars crazy ex-girlfriend alum Bella Lavelle and Meet the Patel's filmmaker Ravi Patel. There it is. No surprises. The next one is the one that should really have you stumped. It is a Prime Video series called The Consultant, which premieres this Friday, February 24th. No hints in this key art.
None.
Ooh.
Audrey, you first.
Okay. I don't know. My mind goes to several different places. So sure, it could be a reality series about consultants and who is the best. I mean, that's so lame. I don't know. Also from a graphic standpoint, the lines on this key art make me feel like it's a maze or a game or something.
Or it takes place in a hotel or something.
Oh, yeah. It's I don't know. I could see it on a cocktail napkin. Is the consultant a ritzy cocktail lounge?
Yeah. Love that.
I have no idea.
I thought something with the mafia, and I don't know why, but I thought maybe the consultant having to do with consulting those who were interested and wanted to know or how to get into the business, how to get out of the business, somehow having to do with the mafia, though. It's very Art Deco. I thought it just read that way to me, honestly. No idea. Obviously, we don't know what this show's about, but
I'm dying to know. What is it?
Neither of you are even remotely close.
Darn.
But honestly, even after reading about this show, I'm still kind of baffled about what the tone is or what it's really about, but still interested. The Consultant is a thriller starring Christoph Waltz as, you guessed it, a consultant who is hired to save a struggling gaming company called Compware, but he might also be a psychopath? I don't know.
What?
I've seen the show, it's based, I haven't seen the show, but it's based on a novel by author Bentley Little, and I've seen it described as a dark workplace comedy. But if you watch the trailer, it doesn't look funny at all. There's nothing to laugh at. It sort of gives like Severance vibes a little bit, and that show was occasionally funny. So maybe there's like some humor in how like odd Christoph Waltz is.
Yeah.
He has like a delivery that's kind of like Christopher Walken-esque.
Yeah.
But you led with a thriller, and then it turns into a comedy, but then real world, like workplace, it could both be a thriller and a comedy at work. Let's be for real.
Yeah. Like, apparently he shows up and then like changes all the policies and like works them to death, but he's like hiding a secret. But like literally it's described as a thriller some places, but Wikipedia, Wikipedia, they describe it as a dark workplace comedy. So I don't know where they got that information.
Well, it's official if it was on Wikipedia. That's it.
You know it's true.
Yep.
The last one is the one I'm honestly most excited about. It's the new Apple TV Plus series, The Reluctant Traveler, which premieres this Friday, February 24th.
This is about me and Eugene Levy because I hate airplanes and someone really has to force me on one to go somewhere. And this is my face approaching the runway. You don't see me in the key art, but I am in the show with him. I don't know, like, in
the suitcase?
Yeah, that's me in the suitcase because I couldn't do it just walking. I don't know. I can't tell. I guess Apple doesn't really do reality, so this must be scripted. Yeah,
that's
good.
I
don't know. Someone makes Eugene go on the trip of a lifetime to Alaska.
Yeah,
where he has a run-in with a woman, and they fall in love.
I love that. I was going somewhere around that too. Like somebody's making him travel. Obviously, he's reluctant, right? So, but who could make you actually travel if not like one of your parents or one of your kids, right? It feels like it's got to be one of those. So maybe he's coming to save someone who got themselves in trouble stealing something. I don't know. But what do you steal in Alaska? Heat? I mean, I don't know.
Firewood. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a reality docuseries that, of course, stars and follows Emmy Award-winning Schitt's Creek star Eugene Levy as he steps out of his comfort zone to nervously explore destinations in Costa Rica, Finland, Italy, Japan, Maldives, Portugal, South Africa, and some locations in the United States. So if you ever dreamed of watching Eugene Levy go ice fishing or ride a dog sled or put his hand up an elephant's butt, like this is the show for you because those are the things that he does.
Well, I'm glad they didn't choose that for the poster art.
He says in the trailer, he's like, I don't like stepping out of my comfort zone. I don't like traveling, et cetera, but he's like doing this. And I think it'll be a lot of fun to watch, honestly. It's like a real life Schitt's Creek where he has faced to live a life he's not used to.
Cool.
Awesome.
So that's that. Check it out. I'm very excited about most of these. I'll watch most of these.
I love
I'll watch all the docu-series that I'm definitely excited about. But maybe Animal Control is for
someone else.
Yeah, someone else. To check out, if you want to check out all these shows that we just talked about and so much more, just say what to watch into your voice remote.